Drill number 1 is the wall pass to inside-outside touch. This is 2 distinct and separate touches on the ball, so I don't like to label this as like a reverse Elastico or anything like that. But anyway, this drill is all about the body feint. Every single rep you do should actually look like you're about to take that touch into space and then the last minute deciding to cut it back. As that ball returns to you, you're taking a tight and controlled touch across the body off to your side. And then with your entire upper body, you're moving over to that direction to fool that defender in thinking that you're actually moving that way. And then at the last moment, you're pushing the ball back with the outside of your foot, you're dipping your shoulder, and you're exploding back to your original position. Really try to exaggerate each and every movement to sell this fake as if you're trying to get an actual defender off balance. Finally, be sure to repeat this drill with your weaker foot. It's going to feel very awkward at first, but with time and tons of practice, you can get this movement with your weak foot to look close to your strong foot. Drill number 2 is the wall pass to Elastico. With this touch, you want to make this move as fluid as possible. The goal is to get this as close to one smooth touch as you can, even though it can be very tough, especially when performing it as your first touch off the wall. Again, you're going to want to throw in some deception with a bit of a body feint, although it's not as much as the first drill. In the first drill, the deception really comes from your upper body and your entire body shifting in that direction. With this movement, it's more about the touch. As you can see with this drill and the Elastico, that first movement of pushing the ball away from you should actually look like you're about to explode off in that direction for a split second. Then as soon as that imaginary defender starts to move, that's when you pop it back. The Elastico is an advanced move and it can be difficult even when it's done off the dribble. So performing it here directly off a wall pass can make this even harder. But once you get it down, it's such an amazing drill to work on that mastery of the ball and your touch. And once again, finally, repeat this drill with your weak foot. I know many of you guys might be looking at this and thinking that this is difficult enough with my strong foot, and there's no way you can even attempt this with your weak foot, but still give it a go. You might really need to soften up that pass, you might need to slow down the movement, and you might even need to really make that Elastico into 2 separate touches, just like that first drill. But once again, with tons of practice and time, you can get your weak foot to feel much more natural and eventually get to the point where it can rival your strong foot. Drill number 3 is the wall pass to snapback touch. This is one of those drills where on the surface it looks really simple. It's just a simple touch with the inside of your foot, but it's all about the deception. It's about selling that movement of opening up your body and turning to then trick a defender and chopping the ball back to where it came from. As you pass that ball against the wall and as it returns to you, you're going to start to open up your body so that you're almost sideways onto the wall. You want to be perpendicular with your wall. Then let that ball travel all the way across your body. And as it does, start to turn and open up even more. Even turn your head a little bit as if you're really trying to trick this defender that you actually are about to turn and explode off in that direction. Then just as that ball starts to escape your reach, extend out your foot and chop it back the opposite direction with the inside of your foot. Like I said, the actual technical part of this drill, the touch, is relatively easy. The hard part is nailing down the deception to make this look natural and make it actually look like you're about to turn in that direction. It's going to feel really awkward and you might feel pretty stiff at first, but I honestly recommend even filming yourself to see yourself, to see if it looks natural, to see what you can do to make this more realistic. As always, repeat this drill with your weak foot. I think many times these touches and movements are actually more important to master with your weak foot because most of the time it's going to pop the ball back over to your strong foot, setting up your stronger foot for that next action, whether that's a shot, pass, or dribble. So work on these with your weak foot. It's going to help you so much in the real game. The fourth and final drill is the wall pass to half V tap. To me, this drill is more about the footwork than the actual deception with the upper body. That deception body feint is still there. It still looks like you're kind of going in that direction. But honestly, for me, the focus more is just on the touches and control of the ball, if that makes sense. As the ball returns to you from the wall, you're going to take a touch with the inside of your foot across your body. As soon as you take that touch, that same foot should already be moving to follow the ball in that direction. And then just as that ball gets right out of your reach, you're going to stop it with the sole of that same foot. The goal here is to stop the ball almost as far as you can reach out. You really want to be extending your leg out here. And then as soon as you stop the ball, roll it back to the center and stop its movement once again with the inside of the same foot then just repeat. What you guys will definitely notice is that the hardest part about this drill is nailing down the weight of that first touch out into space. This is why this drill is so good, because becoming consistent, controlling the weight of that touch is so important. And this will become most obvious when you switch to your weaker foot. You'll probably find that that's where you struggle with this drill. The weak foot won't be as finely tuned into consistently tapping the ball out into space with the right power, the right weight, the right consistency, whatever. You're gonna find that many of the touches are too light and that you're not gonna get that full range of motion, or many of the touches are way too hard and the ball's just gonna roll away from you outside of your reach. But once again, with practice and patience, it's going to improve. So there you go, guys. There's 4 very advanced wall passing drills for you guys. As you can see, I'm drenched in sweat. It's hot here in Charleston, but still, I mean, even though I'm doing a tight space, tight little area, tight little movements, great workout, tons of touches, and fantastic, even all the way up for pros. So hope you guys liked it. If you did, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, guys, peace.